somebody having a stroke, them getting back to living in their house.
In this lecture hall at the Clinical Academic Campus at Kelowna General Hospital could be the next team of healthcare professionals that will care for patients in the Okanagan Valley.
And if you're going to go through that route, you'll become a nurse that you can kind of subspecialize while you're there in psychiatry.
These grade 11 students are among a select few who, because of their keen interest in the healthcare field, were invited to participate in a healthcare career day at KGH. Their day was divided in half. During the morning, they had the opportunity to hear from and ask questions to professionals in 20 fields of healthcare. In the afternoon, they took a tour of what is an ever-expanding KGH.
It's really hard to get opportunities like this, to get insight on medical profession because it's so confidential and stuff like that. So it's great to finally get an experience like this where you can kind of ask questions and, get personal with doctors and other medical professionals.
You might go in there thinking you want to do this, but you learn about things that you just didn't know before. And so then you're like, oh, this really sparks my interest a little bit more than what I thought I already wanted to go into.
The idea for this event was born from the premise of Take Your Kid to School Day. After some conversations between Interior Health and SD23, it seemed to make sense to give a small mass of kids a chance to explore the idea of a career in the field instead of just a select few who happen to know someone having the chance.
And I can speak for my own profession that out of the 80 spots of physical therapy students every year at UBC, the bare minimum there will be 25% of students that will be taken from the interior, because we know that if you will probably end up living and working where you grew up, good chance.
It's really, really nice to actually see that, okay, this all exists, and I don't necessarily have to go into a specific gigantic branch and just kind of live there. I can actually nestle myself into a nice little area.
With an aging population, organizers of the event say that jobs in the healthcare field will be plentiful. Among the careers represented were what some would likely consider obvious: general nursing, dietitian, and physician, for example. But kids who were curious about social work, pharmacy, and orthotics also had a chance to hear what those careers needed in regards to education and what the pay might be. Are you happy you were able to participate?
I am so happy. I have been looking forward to this for a while, so it's nice to finally be here and enjoying myself.
I really like it because it's exploring different branches and everything, and then at the end we can ask questions, so we gain more information about it that we really didn't know. And sometimes they had stereotypes about certain jobs, and we actually got to learn that that's not always the truth and that it's completely different.
From Kelowna, for Shaw, I'm Tammy Williams.